Aiden Caldwell, the main protagonist of Dying Light 2. How much do we know about him? Not enough, right? Well, in this video, I'm gonna tell you everything we know about Aiden Caldwell, and I'll tell you more things about Dying Light 2. Aiden Caldwell, the main protagonist of Dying Light 2, arrives in the city early in the game. When he arrives in the city, he is infected and is looking for a cure in the city. Actually, he comes across the city while looking for a cure, and when he finds the city, he finds a broken society run by not one, but many different factions. Now, Aiden Caldwell is in a position to be an agent of change, bring peace and major changes to the city. And how does he do that? Well, thanks to his parkour and combat abilities, he comes across many different factions fighting for control over the city. He then teams up with them, and as you know, choices have consequences, so how you use them depends on the player. When Aiden joins Peacekeeper, he's given a wristband, also known as the biomarker. The biomarker is something that everyone in the city has to wear, as it shows the level of infection in your bloodstream. If it's green, then the person is safe. If it's red, then they may be at risk of turning. Also, it does affect the gameplay. For example, prolonged time spent in darkness reduces your immunity, but you can use UV light or UV flares to restore it. Now, have you guys wondered how many hours long will the main campaign and the side content be? Well, if you rush the game, you'll finish the game in 20 hours, but if you spend more time exploring, it will take 40 to 60 hours to cover the whole game. Also, the opening area of the game can at least take 7 to 8 hours to complete. Now, Dying Light 2 has changed a lot since we last saw in 2019. The parkour animations are way smoother, graphics have been improved, and this alone explains Techland has been busy improving the quality of the game. Dying Light 2 is currently being developed for the old and next generation consoles. By the way, did you guys know someone asked Techland if Dying Light 2 will have romancing NPC feature, or will we be able to recruit NPCs in Dying Light 2? To which Techland actually replied saying you will meet plenty of interesting characters and some of them will accompany you during various missions. There are also moments where NPCs join your side during gameplay in an immersion systematic manner, but there is no mechanic of recruiting any NPCs to your crew. By the way, did you know in the recent article it said that Dying Light 2 developer Techland is going public? Now, as you guys know, Techland was founded by CEO Pavel in 1991. Techland, the developer and publisher behind the Dying Light series, had been registered as Techland SP Polish Limited Liability Company. Now, as of April 1st, that's changed. If you look at Techland's website, you can head over to the company details section, which shows Techland SA. This stands for something that I cannot pronounce, which is a publicly traded company, the equivalent to PLC in the UK. The registration index, which was submitted on April 1st, shows Techland as a joint stock company. Companies generally go public to raise capital, increase market share, or company founders have an exit strategy. Some companies do it for prestige to change public perception. The most likely explanation is the first, Techland needs capital. Dying Light 2 is an ambitious project that had development cycle lasting longer than what company expected, so that's the reason why Techland is going public. With Techland going public, management will be under more scrutiny as investors look for rising profits. For a public company, similar controversies can impact share prices. So guys, that's all we know about Dying Light 2, and Techland promised that they will be sharing new information with us very soon. Now, will that be a release date or some other news? Who knows? We'll find out very soon. So guys, stay hyped. Let's see what Techland has for us this year. Thank you for watching. Good night and good luck.